Hello everyone and welcome to SNA Let's Play. We are back with Mystic Destiny Serendipity Vans and it's been like months. So yeah, Tatsuya's route. Chapter 10, First Snow. Let's go. We rhymed. Or I rhymed. Whatever. Oh, I forgot about this. It's been 2 days since that day at the dojo. It's supposed to be my first day of work today and surprisingly, I don't feel all that nervous. Since we both have work, after the business club meeting was over, we got changed and walked to Veritas together. Oh, look at him in his uniform. Snazzy. Okay. I look at Tatsuya who's rocking. I look at Tatsuya who's walking right next to me out of the corner of my eye. Maybe it's because I know he'll be there and I'm less nervous than I normally would be. I wonder what it'll be like to work together. I'm kind of excited. Oh my god. That's why I made it sound like I don't know why. But besides grabbing a bite to eat on the way, we haven't said much to each other. Tatsuya and I seem to both be at a loss for what to say. Everything still feels pretty awkward after that night. Suddenly I notice a figure in the distance walking towards us. Something about the person strikes me as familiar, but with the distance between us, I can't quite make out who it is. Tatsuya stops all of a sudden, and I almost walk away without him before I realize that he isn't walking next to me anymore. I stop too and look back to him. Oh god, is it the girl? What's her name? Haruna. Yukimura, is something wrong? His eyes are focused entirely on the figure in the distance. He doesn't even glance at me as he jogs to meet the person. Is it someone he recognized? How can he even see from this distance? He's a dragon. Duh. I squint trying to get a better look. Oh, yep. I was right. It's Haruna. Wasn't I the voice of Haruna? Okay, that's what I thought. I fight back the urge to sigh. Of course, it's Haruna. I stand awkwardly in place, retching. Okay, interesting. I stand awkwardly in place watching them interact from afar. Whatever it is they might be talking about, I don't think I could guess even if I tried. I'm not at all sure what to do. Just standing here watching them makes me feel awkward. Just leave without him, you know? As I contemplated looking away, Haruna moves. In a single step, she moves closer to Tatsuya and wraps her arms around him, pulling him into a hug. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't touch our guy. A strange queasiness settles over me. It doesn't stop even when Haruna lets him go and walks away with a little bow. What is she doing? As Haruna disappears in one of the many different twists and turns of Choa, I walk up to Tatsuya. Why the hell was she touching you? No. It's not hard to notice that Tatsuya is standing rather stiffly compared to the way he usually is. Oh, what was that about?
Haruna just wanted to give me the money from
Carnivalas.
Haruna just wanted me to Haruna just wanted to give me the money from Carnivalas stuff to my mom again.
I see. I'm not buying it. She hugged you? No. Just, who is Haruna to you exactly?
She's an old friend.
Seems like she's something more.
Not currently. Oh my god!
So maybe later? Or were you already a thing? I try not to frown. His answers are so curt that it doesn't seem like Tatsuya is willing to offer up any more information. Still, something makes me press further. Then, how do you feel about her? Tatsuya, showing unusually unsettled composure, adjusts his glasses and shifts from leg to leg. Oh, you being a shy boy? He looks somewhere over my head for a while, then sighs. His eyes fall back down to meet mine.
I don't really know.
Really, dude? I nod. It's not the answer I was hoping for, but it's not the answer I feared the most either. There's not much else I could possibly say to him, not without making it even more awkward for both of us. With no other choice but to accept what he says, I start walking in Veritas's direction. Tatsuya follows right after me. With his quick stride, he catches up to me in mere seconds. We continue to walk in complete silence. Any semblance of my previous giddiness is now absolutely gone. When we walk into Veritas, we're almost immediately greeted by a smiling Galen. He seems to have been expecting us to arrive at just that moment.
Aha! There you two are.
Tatsuya gives him a curt nod and strides off towards the break room, leaving me behind with the boss. I force myself to tear my eyes away from him and focus on the man right before me. Gorgeous hair, dude.
Oh, no.
When faced with the smiling face of my new boss, I'm made even more aware of how bummed out I feel. All right, Sujin, time to act professional. I look up at Galen with the best smile I can muster. I'm ready to start work, Galen. Remember, he doesn't like being called sir. Yeah. Right, he doesn't want to be called sir. Yeah, like I just said. Almost forgot. Having seemingly caught on my little slip of the tongue, he chuckles.
Well, you remembered my little rule. So I let it slide this time.
The devilish glint in his eyes leave me wondering what might happen if I'd called him sir. He'd be kicked out. No. Or killed. No. He gonna hide the body. While I don't think it would be something too awful, I'm in no hurry to actually attempt to find out. Galen claps his hands together happily. Yay me! No.
Today, I'll leave you in the hands of my very capable assistant manager.
Do you know who it is? Just as he says this, Shinji walks up to us.
Oh my gosh! Shinji will show you the ropes.
Wink. I look to Shinji, who gives me a curt nod. Yeah, I got this, old man. You go do. Shinji's eyes Shinji's eyes flit to me for the briefest of moments. You go do that thing. June is waiting. June? I look from Shinji to Galen in confusion. Galen sighs rather dramatically at the mention of this June.
Again. He doesn't give up, does he? I know.
Galen pauses, looking very thoughtful for a moment. He laughs.
Then I shall oblige.
Bye-bye. He turns on his heel and walks away with a spring in his step, leaving me with Shinji. He is an unusual man, that's for sure. Although the exchange between them has left me thoroughly confused and more than a little curious, I don't think asking would actually get me anything. Before I can say anything, Shinji looks down at me. Let's begin then. Shinji takes me behind the counter and starts running me through everything that I could possibly need to know. And be sure to watch yourself here. The steam is incredibly hot, and you don't want to accidentally burn yourself. Shinji is showing me how to work the coffee maker, and I do my best to memorize everything he's telling me. Shinji suddenly freezes as if he just remembered something. He should be here in any minute. Better start preparing the hot sake. Hot sake? Isn't this a coffee house? Who is this he? Shinji laughs. It sure is. Then why would we be serving alcohol? With a glance at the time, he starts preparing everything. Because that's what Professor K orders when he comes to every Thursday. Comes in every Thursday, jeez. Oh, so that's why. So he drinks alcohol. Every Thursday, all right. It doesn't really explain it exactly, but fine. Just as Shinji had predicted, the doors open and Hikaru walks in Veritas. He weaves through the tables and takes a seat at the bar, or by the bar. While he deals with that order, I set about cleaning up some of the tables. But I like big butts and I can't not like no. My eyes drift towards Tatsuya, who's making some coffee for one of the customers. I feel conflicted. I want to go talk to him and not at the same time. Maybe I should try talking to him after all. Tatsuya looks up while working and our eyes meet. Dot, dot, dot. This is awkward. Awkward. I quickly look away and focus on scrubbing the table clean. No, definitely not going to talk to him. Maybe some other time. Ugh, this whole Haruna thing is still bothering me. I force myself to stop thinking about Tatsuya somehow, but it still feels like he's always on the back of my mind. Some time passes and I'm standing next to Shinji when I see him make a very intricate looking drink, one I had never seen before. My own curiosity wins out and I decide to go ahead and ask. What is that? It's one of Gale's creations. He calls it the Salamander's something. What? Something? Yeah, said he literally couldn't think of a name for it. Nailed it. He snaps his finger and the drink suddenly lights up in the glass. It looks as if it's molten fire contained within.
What?
I can't help but gasp at it. Wow! I'm glad you like it. Shinji hands me the glass. Here, take this to table 5, please. Oh, darn, I thought we were going to drink it. I nod and make my way over to table 5. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch a glimpse of Tatsuya's blue hair. Yeah, he's easy to find. I pause to look at him, neatly stacking cups behind the bar. It's been some time now. Maybe I should go talk to him. But what would I even say? I like your hair. Should I try asking about Haruna again? Girl, just give up on the Haruna.
No, especially now while at work. Like,
right? Especially your first day at work. You know, you're supposed to be working hard, not thinking about him and a girl. Haruna, just what is she to him? She calls him by his first name so casually. And she even hugged him. OMG.
like, oh my god.
That's so terrible. She hugged him. Like her boobs touched him. You know? There's no way she isn't an ex-girlfriend of his. What else could she be? ... Does she still love him? Yes, he does. She does. Does he? Could he still love her?
No.
What was that night when he held me anyway? I gotta sneeze. A feeling of intense freezing cold in my hand suddenly shocks me. It's so cold it burns. Okay, we're gonna stop here. How does that sound?
Yes.
We hope you are enjoying, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.